Israel has denied so many things. They have denied entry. They have denied facts. They have denied reality. They have denied life. And what this evil criminal state is doing is inconceivable. I don't know how this continues. Nobody believed that this continue beyond a few weeks. Now it's been almost 2 years, and the world, unfortunately, is complicit about what's happening.
And many people have described what is happening in Gaza as a quote-unquote live stream genocide, and they've also criticized heavily.
But why quote unquote? It is a live stream. Like, it's not quote unquote.
I mean,
it is the reality. It's a live streaming genocide. No matter how people think, you don't call it a genocide.
I do agree with you. We do. It's part of our style guide. We do call it a genocide. It is a genocide by every measure. What I meant to say is that it is live streamed, and this kind of phrase has been used quite often, and it contrasts with what the role of the media has been in covering it. And many, including yourself, have criticized heavily what the media has done or failed to do in covering it. So how do you describe what the media has done or been unable to do in covering what is a genocide happening in front of our eyes?
Well, the media is not covering it; it's covering up for it, and I think it tells us a bigger story about what we were told about what the Western world is and his quote-unquote values and quote-unquote journalistic integrity. I think it's like this is a moral test that Europe and America has absolutely failed on the media side, on the political side. And I think they have lost whatever moral vantage point that they had, giving us lectures about human rights and about equality and about peace and about freedom. I think it's exposed everything that we've been told about the West, or the West has been telling us about themselves.
And we've heard a lot of Western leaders talk about the rule of law, the international order, the need to protect these institutions, and yet many times they have failed to live up to their own words. Why do you think this is?
No, I think it is time to see these institutions for what they are. They are just ways to protect their status of doing whatever the hell they want. I think these international courts and the ICJ, ICC, all of that is actually made for third world countries and for the enemies of the West. These are institutions that have been put in place by the West in order to cover up for what they have been doing. What Israel is doing is an extension of what the West has been doing. Israel could not have done any of this without the the Europe and America being complicit. I think they are basically bigger criminals protecting smaller criminals.